So Mom and I were at the grocery store earlier. We actually had to go to a few of them to get everything we needed, but it wasn't those long lines like everybody's been videoing and posting pictures of. But we went to a few and we finally got everything we needed. And this was the next to last place we went. And I was mostly concerned about her being out. And I do have some things that make me have a weak immune system, but I'm okay. So we noticed somebody that I was more concerned about her being next to, and I wanted to kind of get her not to have to walk by the person. And as soon as I had her walk around the person, I really felt guilty afterwards because I felt really, really bad. I guilty conscious for judging that person right after. He looked, I hate to even say the words because I was judging that person. He looked like a homeless person to some degree. And I really, really, really have a guilty conscience when I judge somebody like that. So I just want to read Romans chapter 2, verses 1 through 3 with you. Therefore thou art inexhaustible. I can't say this in words. King James Version. O man, whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself, for thou that judgest doest the same things. But we are sure that the judgment of God is according to truth against them which commit such things. And thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do such things, and doest the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of God? Sure, this sounds harsh to some on the outside that don't feel the convictions that I do, maybe. But it wasn't within seconds that I felt a horrible conviction. And it wasn't another hour later that the same man was around me. I mean, he never looked at me. He never made me feel bad or like he was trying to follow me, even though it was a couple aisles again and another aisle again. We were all just shopping near each other, and everybody was being social distancing conscious, but yet was no purposeful like following either. I just felt so heavily convicted, and I truly felt like this is Jesus, like, or this is Jesus speaking to me, like, oh dear Jesus, I truly feel horrible. But I mean, legitimately, initially, I wanted to protect Mama because she was older and I didn't want her to get sick. So I felt both. But within seconds, I felt like I'm judging this person because they didn't look well kept. What do you do? This society and the news and everything makes you feel so paranoid. And I hate feeling paranoid. So I have just been feeling so weighed down about this. We cannot live paranoid. Prepared is one thing, but paranoid is another. We gotta love each other. However, on the flip side, we were loading the car and getting in the car, and I see a guy around my age, but I kind of think a little younger, and he had his dog, and he was pulling on the dog and being so hard on the dog. And yes, kind of judging, but yet an innocent dog, and he was just pulling on that poor little dog. And to me, that was the night and day of a guy that was well kept, and hurting his dog. And Mom was like, that was a man that was not kept, but it was innocent, but a man was well kept and not innocent, but hurting an innocent. But should I judge either one? Or should I judge both? Or should I just sit back and just pray for both and pray for us and my soul and not judge either? Judge not, lest we be judged. And just be prepared, but not panic in times like these, and not fear, but pray. So many lessons in just being outside and not watch the news 24/7 like it's so easy to do. I love y'all.